Alright guys, I'm going to make a video on what I think is going to happen on JP in a few short days here. Now, if you guys remember V-Jump from last month, it revealed two things were coming in November. Number one was the LR Prime Battle Super Saiyan Vegeta card, which is already, that's active on Dokkan now. The second was that the waifu cards would be getting an awakening from new stages added to the Ribrianne event. And we also do know that a Super Dragon Ball Heroes banner will be coming to Dokkan at some point in this month as well. So I have basically a timeline of when I think a lot of these things are going to happen. So, we know the Metal Cooler banner is up right now, the Dokkan Fest, the Prime Battle LR Vegeta. If we look at some of these right here, we have missions for the Peppy Gal category that start on the 15th and go until the 22nd. So I'm going to take this as an indication that the 15th is very likely to be when we will get the extra stages to the Ribrianne event to awaken a lot of the waifu characters. Now, it also would stand to reason to me if they would drop a banner alongside that with all of the waifus on it, and they would slip an LR in there. So I could see here's what I think is going to happen. On the 15th, we'll get the Ribrianne event. We will get probably a double rates waifu banner. It could be a featured LR banner. So they're kind of random with how they do it. We had on JP a featured LR banner in September, and we had a double rates banner in August. So either one could happen. I don't really, it would seem weird if it was like, the whole theory behind this video is I think there's going to be an LR, FRIEZA clan LR or something. So like, it would be weird if it's like Golden FRIEZA featured LR banner, and then there's like 10 waifu cards featured on it too. But they did do that, which we're going to see in a second here. We're going to look at it with LR Bardock, where they dropped the Lord Slug event. And then, we thought, oh, okay, so, Lord Slug is going to be a big thing for, a week and a half. He'll be, the main, event on Dokkan. And then they slipped LR Bardock in there, too. So the featured banner introduced LR Bardock, who is brand new and amazing, and the physical giant Lord Slug, who also is an amazing card. So I could actually see them doing something like that. I don't really know which way it'll go. And then that date, the 22nd, somewhere around there, is probably when we'll get the Super Dragon Ball Heroes banner. And then I think we'll probably get another Dokkan Fest around maybe the 1st or the first week of December. It could be a Broly movie character. It could be but I'm saying just like Blue Goku or Blue Vegeta from the Broly movie, or just like, a Super Saiyan Broly from the Broly movie. Not like the end game of the movie stuff, but they could kind of, build us up to it, right? I do think that's possible. Or maybe they'll just, do some other random thing like a Super Baby 2 Dokkan Fest, or, like a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I don't know, something like that. We'll see what they do. Now, one of the big reasons, we're going to go over now why I really think an LR FRIEZA race unit will come. So, this sort of, thing that we're looking at, this, theory, this timeline of events, this pattern that they have, started really back with LR Trunks in last August. Now, I don't actually have, the dates are not listed here. Y'all are just going to have to take my word for it. But I am kind of like a Dokkan historian at this point, as dumb as that sounds. I promise you all these dates I'm giving you are correct. So, Trunks dropped in August of last year. LR Trunks. So we're like, oh, okay, LR Trunks is pretty good. Then, Ultimate Gohan comes out a couple weeks later at the beginning of September. So, boom, the Hybrid Saiyan category with LR Trunks freshly on it. This is a pattern that they constantly repeat, where a new category comes out, and they will give it a buff. They'll give it, a brand new shiny toy for people to summon on for people to try and get, right? LR Trunks, boom, right there. Very good unit. Hybrid Saiyan team, when he first dropped, he was not on any category. But then again, there was only, 4 categories at the time? World Tournament, Peppy Gal, Fusion, and Shadow Dragon Arc, right? So, alright, moving on to the next one. Now, this Angel Golden FRIEZA dropped basically at the start of October. He might have dropped in, October 1st or something like that. Only a few weeks later, what do we get? LR Bojack. releases in the middle of October. LR Bojack being one of the strongest summonable LRs, I would say. His role on the Revived Wear and Movie Boss team is very, very secure as a ridiculously strong unit. He does work on the full power team as well, but not quite as strong as the other two teams. So boom, there we go. They released Angel Golden Frieza and the Revived Warrior category. 2 weeks later, boom, summonable LR for the Revived Warrior category team. Now we're looking in December. They released Super Saiyan 3 Bardock again on December 1st. That might actually, it was like December 1st, November. How many days are in November? Is it 30? 30, yeah. So it might have been November 30th or December 1st, whichever one. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock comes out. Again, a couple weeks later, boom, the Christmas Tapion and LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku banner comes out. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku obviously being a ridiculously powerful unit for the Super Saiyan 3 category team. Like, if we look at it, there was a lot of activity for Super Saiyan 3s around the time. We got the Dragon Ball Heroes banner right there, boom, sometime around the, end of November. We got the, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Extreme Z Awakening. We got the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock banner along with the Goku and Vegeta Awakenings. And then we also got the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Really giving the banner, the category, the Super Saiyan 3 category, significant buffs. So that is something that I will expect to see again. Here, of course, is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Of course, he's fantastic Super Saiyan 3 category team. You guys know how that goes. All right, moving on next. So here we have Ultra Instinct Goku came out. End of March. This was about the end of March, the middle of March, right around when Dragon Ball Super was ending, Ultra Instinct Goku released. Now, 2 weeks later, Turles came out. So Ultra Instinct Goku, of course, Realm of Gods category. Turles, Movie Bosses category. 2 weeks after Turles, what happens? LR Beerus drops. The LR for not only the, Realm of Gods category, but he also fit on the Movie Bosses category. So perfect timing. That might explain why they decided to, slip Turles in where they did. They had an LR for both of these teams. So it's kind of like the Realm of Gods team came out. They didn't immediately drop an LR. They quickly dropped another category. And then, boom, then they dropped an LR. That's exactly what I think they're about to do with us, by the way. Because we just got the Boo category. Now the Frieza category. I think they'll give us a unit that's on both categories, which most of the Frieza Cooler or King Cold units are. Outside of Metal Cooler himself, he's not on both. Okay, so next, Blue Vegeta comes out. Golden Week, the very end of April. Sure enough, what happens a couple weeks later? In early May, LR Bardock shows up as well as Lord Slug. This is what I just referenced a little while ago on his featured banner. So boom, the Pure Saiyan category team also gets a little bit of a buff, a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a trophy unit. LR Bardock comes out. LR Bardock, again, I'm actually warming up to him a little bit. I think Great Ape Tora on the Pure Saiyan team now really gives LR Bardock a lot more shine and is going to make LR Bardock look pretty impressive. I think if LR Bardock if he was on some sort of category leader skill that was higher than 130%, that would be crazy for LR Bardock. All right, so now moving on, we have the Android category team, which released at the very, very start of August in this calendar year. Just a little while ago. Global just got Android 17 a little while ago. And then, again, same thing. It's just a pattern they're doing constantly. LR Cell comes out 2 weeks later. Boom, LR Cell. Y'all recognize him. He just came out on Global. Is fantastic. Is an Android category unit. Now, you could also make the case, that he's on the Enhanced Transformation category team right there, too. So, he sort of fits on both categories like that. But I do feel as though this was more of meant to be the buff for the Android category team. Now looking, we have the STR Super Boo right here. STR Super Boo comes out, Enhanced Transformation category. Look at the LRs. We have First Form Frieza and LR Cell right there. It's pretty barren. I do think we're about to get either an LR Frieza and King Cold, or we could also get an LR Golden Frieza or True Golden Frieza. True Golden Frieza, of course, being Angel Golden Frieza. I think either or we could get who would be on both categories. Because if we go in Enhanced Transformation category, obviously Golden Frieza is there, Angel Golden Frieza is there, and Mecha Frieza is also on the Enhanced Transformation category. King Cold is not. That's interesting. Okay, King Cold is not on the Enhanced Transformation category. So I wonder if it is a Frieza and King Cold card, would it qualify for both or not? That's actually interesting. But of course, we do know that King Cold is on the, the Metal Cooler team, the Most Malevolent Clan category. King Cold is indeed there. So now this is the most recent Dokkan Fest that has come out. Metal Cooler, Most Malevolent Clan category. And look at this. He's only got free-to-play LR Metal Cooler Core and free-to-play Frieza First Form. So without a doubt in my mind, we are going to get an LR for one of these units here. Maybe full power Frieza, because there's been so few, like, we only have the one full power Frieza. That's it. There's no other units. Maybe it's like a combination of some of the Frieza units, or again, a Golden Frieza unit. I do think, it feels like an LR Golden Frieza should be in Dokkan, but, like, if we go to Frieza, like, I think there's probably the most Super Saiyan Goku cards, like, just like a name, right? Like Frieza First Form, Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, like, just like all the cards that have the exact same name. I think besides Super Saiyan Goku, Golden Frieza is near the top of having the most cards, just because of all those old-ass awakenings. But really, none of them are new. These are all really old. Obviously the transforming Golden Frieza is new, but that's kind of a different thing. He's the first form transforming Frieza, right? So I really think an LR Golden Frieza could be in the cards. That would also make sense because he was on the Legendary Campaign voting. And as you guys know, they do appear to be knocking off all those options from that list. Looks as though LR Kid Goku, Kid Krillin, and Master Roshi could be the LR that we just got on JP from the story event. Might eventually awaken into that, and we might get the LR Golden Frieza as well. So I'll finish up here. You guys let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see, Frieza and King Cold from when they arrived on Earth? Do you want to see a Final Form Frieza LR? Do you want to see a Golden Frieza LR? Do you want a Final Form Cooler LR they could do? Like, that's very possible. It certainly would not be Metal Cooler, because, he is the leader of the team. But, some sort of Frieza or some King Cold. What about, I don't think they would do this, but, like, LR Golden Cooler, that would be insane. I just don't think they would introduce a character, like, Golden Cooler into the game as an LR, right? Like, if they would eventually do that, they would put a normal Golden Cooler in, then an LR version. So, let me know again what you guys want to see. I would like to see the Mecha Frieza and King Cold maybe as, like, a really good support. I don't know, like, 50% or something to all allies as a summonable LR, just a crazy good unit. That would be very cool to see. But, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one.